Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV, Alternative Media Television. It is, of course, Monday, July 7, 2014, and over the weekend, famous comic Joan Rivers jokes Obama is gay and that the First Lady of the White House, Michelle, is a transgender. CNN reports, who needs 4th of July fireworks when you have Joan Rivers around? The comedian, known for her lack of self-censoring, recently officiated a same-sex wedding and was asked by a photographer if she believed the United States would ever see the first gay or female president. Her response was typical Rivers. We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down, she said. You know, Michelle O is a trans. When asked to further explain, Rivers said a transgender. We all know it. A representative for Rivers released the following statement to CNN from the comic about her remarks to the photographer. I think it's a compliment. She's so attractive, tall, with a beautiful body, great face, does great makeup. Take a look and go back to this famous play. The most gorgeous women are transgender. Stop it already. And if you want to talk about politically correct, I think this is a politically incorrect attack on me because I'm old, Jewish, a woman, and a heterosexual. And I plan to sue the reporter who, when he turned off his camera, tried to touch me inappropriately on the behind. Luckily, he hit my ankle. Read the book. If you think that's silly, wait until you see what I say about FDR and Eleanor. Now, this proves an amazing point about the liberal lepers that make up CNN. This PC crowd that sits at the White House today that is pro-gay, by the way, even though they flip-flopped. Remember, they were all anti-gay before, people like Hillary Clinton. But now they'll argue till they're blue in the face that they changed their mind, and now they're PC, pro-gay, pro-lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. These liberal lepers are so PC, they're offended by their own PC-ness. Joan Rivers complimenting Michelle Obama, labeling her and calling her a transgender. I mean, after all, this is a compliment. Transgenders are very attractive, tall, with beautiful bodies and great faces. And I personally think if Michelle O is offended by the comments coming from a comic, by the way, Joan Rivers is a comedian meant to make people laugh, then I think Michelle O is anti-lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. She's anti-transgender. Anti-trans. Joan Rivers interviewed by a host here on CNN, and you'll only see the CNN host on the prowl again when they're on the liberal leper PC attack. Now, of course, if this was Bill Maher sitting on this screen here to the right of us, she would be joking and asking Bill Maher things like, hey, by the way, Bill Maher, you called Sarah Palin the C word in 2011. Wasn't that funny? You also called her a TWAT. Isn't that funny? But you see, because the roles are reversed and it's an attack on the White House, so to speak, even though Joan Rivers is simply a comic and it's a compliment, after all, Obama and Michelle O are pro-lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. These are compliments. This isn't an attack. But CNN, of course, on the prowl, putting Joan Rivers on the defensive to the extent that she has to leave the interview while it's rolling live. Of course, CNN, the liberal leper PCers that they are, only on the attack when it fits their leftist liberal leper agenda.
You are not the one to interview a person who does humor. Sorry.
Are we serious?
We have some images here, again, of Michelle Obama. Here we've got her pictured in Hawaii. Again, transgenders are beautiful. I mean, this is just an absolute compliment to the beauty of Michelle O. Of course, Michelle O and the President of the United States, very pro-gay, very pro-bisexual, transgender, very pro these alternative lifestyles. It makes up just the beautiful, wonderful melting pot that is America today. I mean, really should be taking this as a compliment. Again, if there was any offense taken by Michelle O here, Mrs. Obama, we have to question her authenticity, folks. I mean, she's anti-lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. If she doesn't take this wonderful comment by Joan as a compliment. Here we have more pictures of just the inherent beauty that makes up Michelle Obama. We have more pictures here of Michelle O doing an interview. Here again, just another tantalizing photo of the First Lady of the White House, one of the most powerful positions in the United States and in politics today. Here we have another image of a recent Time magazine issue, the transgender tipping point. Again, it is so PC and so cool to be a tranny now today in society, to be a transgender. Here we have Laverne Cox, an openly transgender figure who's also a part and an actress on the wonderful hit TV show Orange is the New Black. In fact, I think Michelle O actually tunes into the show. Laverne Cox and Michelle O both showing us their stunning beauty. Again, here another picture of Laverne Cox, just a bombshell, gorgeous woman. Again, Joan Rivers pointing out the likeness of Michelle O to other very famous and PC, politically correct transgenders in the public eye today. Whether or not it's Laverne Cox in Hollywood just setting a wonderful example to our children, or it's any other famous transgender. Here we have more images of Michelle O, again likening her beauty to the LGBT community, lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. We also have some other very famous transgender celebrities here, again, just showcasing the amazing beauty of the transgender community. Here is Isis King, another very beautiful transgender woman who first made her appearance as a model on the 11th cycle of America's Next Top Model on a popular television show. Again, when Bill Maher says it, when he flips off the camera, another comedian, and calls Sarah Palin in 2011 the C word or a TWAT, it's all good. But when Joan Rivers does it, she's being attacked. Oh yeah. Oh, she's politically incorrect. Not like Bill Maher here calling Sarah Palin the C word or TWAT. Or if it's other comedians like Chris Rock with his famous I hate the N-word speeches and comedy sessions that he's famous for. Here we have a YouTube video posted May 3rd, 2012. Again, all of this just about the politically incorrect PC-ness that is America today. Again, if you're on the liberal leftist agenda side, it's all good in the hood, according to people like Chris Rock and his N-word jokes that continue pretty much into infinity, that Americans and the liberal left just love. But if Joan Rivers does it, well, she's being attacked because, it's just not PC enough for CNN. Again, I think that Michelle O is anti-lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender if she takes any offense to this wonderful compliment that Joan paid her. Again, so many just beautiful, tantalizing women like Laverne Cox. I mean, these are just absolute bombshells to be compared to. And Michelle O very much looking like a transgender woman herself. Again, what a compliment for the First Lady. And you know what? I got to give street cred to Joan. She's probably my most favorite, at least at the moment, pop culture politically incorrect commentator. You go, girl, Joan. You go, girl. Again, Michelle O being compared and likened to a transgender. Only in a PC world, America, only in a PC world can the PC police here be offended by their own PC-ness. These liberal leper jokes, these liberal leper leftists that dominate and run the statist mainstream media agenda on the attack and attacking a comedian, Joan Rivers, but embracing people like Bill Maher when he calls Sarah Palin the C word or TWAT, or Chris Rock goes on a rant about the N-word. It's all good as long as you're on the right side. Again, Michelle, I think you're an absolute beautiful woman, and I think it's an absolute compliment that you would be compared to such beauties and bombshells like openly transgender Laverne Cox, star of Orange is the New Black, a popular television show on the mainstream boob tube. I'm Christopher Green. Get it out everywhere. Make it viral, hard-hitting, and in your face. And click the link below to support our sponsor.